You know, there's this technology you use literally every second you're online, but you probably never, ever think about it. It's like an invisible force field that's protecting your entire digital life. And we're going to talk about it right now. Cryptography.
So, let me just ask you, when was the last time you sent a secret message? Go on, think about it. You're probably picturing some kind of spy movie, right? Or maybe a note you passed in class back in the day.
Well, what if I told you the answer is probably just a moment ago? Yeah. And you're going to do it again just a few seconds after this is over. That's because pretty much everything we do online is, in its own way, a secret message.
And the only reason those secrets actually stay secret is because of this powerful force that's working constantly in the background. The best way to think about it is like a personal, invisible shield. So, let's take a look at how it works.
I mean, think about your day. Every single time you shoot off a WhatsApp message or make a quick bank transfer or even just unlock your phone, yep, that's cryptography. It's the silent guardian making sure that only you and the person you want can see what's going on. Just let that sink in for a second. Without this, our digital world would just fall into total chaos. Can you imagine if every message, every bank transaction, every single password was just broadcast out there for anyone to grab? Cryptography is what stands between that nightmare and our normal, connected lives.
So, where did this unbelievable technology even come from? Well, to really get how powerful it is today, we've got to go way back to its roots, in the ancient art of hidden writing.
You know, the word itself kind of tells the whole story. Cryptography actually comes from two old Greek words, kryptos, which means hidden, and graphein, which means to write. So it literally just means hidden writing.
And believe it or not, in the beginning, it really was that simple. The whole point wasn't to build some kind of unbreakable digital fortress. Nope. It was just about moving letters around in a clever way so that nosy people couldn't read your mail.
Okay, let's check out one of the most famous early examples. This one was used by Julius Caesar himself. It's called the Caesar cipher. Here's how it worked. You'd pick a secret number. Let's say 3. That's your key. Then you just shift every letter in your message forward by 3 spots in the alphabet. So A becomes D, B becomes E, and you just keep going. Pretty simple, right?
And this is just the perfect illustration of how much things have changed. Back in Caesar's time, this simple little trick was a seriously powerful military weapon. It could totally fool his enemies. But today, a modern computer could crack this code in, less than a second. It's not even a challenge. The whole game is on a different level now.
So that's the big question, isn't it? How in the world did we get from shifting letters around for Roman generals to securing the entire global internet? Well, that leap, it took a complete revolution in how we think about secrets, moving from simple shared keys to wildly complex math that our modern cloud is built on.
The source material puts it just perfectly. It calls modern cryptography the columna vertebrale, which means the backbone. It's not just some extra feature we bolted on. It is the fundamental structure holding the whole thing up.
Seriously, think about it. Your online banking, all that shopping you do, your DMs, even cryptocurrencies, every one of them relies on an incredible idea called public key cryptography. It's a system where some crazy complex math using enormous prime numbers creates a pair of keys. There's a public one anyone can use to lock a message for you, but only your private key can unlock it. It's the absolute bedrock of our modern digital world.
So, the next time you type in a password or you get one of those 2-factor authentication codes sent to your phone, just pause and remember what's actually happening. You are taking part in a cryptographic ritual. It's this small, personal act that connects you to this massive, invisible security system. And that really brings us to the most important question of all. We've seen what it is, we've seen where it came from, but why should you really, truly care about all this complex stuff? I absolutely love this final thought from the source. It says that cryptography is like air. You don't see it, you never really think about it. You just assume it's there. But if it suddenly vanished, everything would collapse. Your social life, the economy, your personal privacy, all of it is held up by this invisible shield.
For pretty much all of us, cryptography has always been invisible, just like the air we breathe. But now you can see it. You get what it is, and you get why it is so incredibly vital. So the question isn't just if it protects you anymore. The real question is, now that you can see the air,
How are you going to more consciously protect your own digital life?